Hi everyone, I have another charm update for you. It may seem like a lot, but I feel like it's not that much because it's stuff that I've made the past 2 weeks or so. Half of it is from my contest entry for Pastelaholic, and the other half are going to be other charms that I made in between or after. I'm just going to show you the new charms first, and if you would like to see the contest entry charms as well, it will be at the end of the video. So the first thing I made was this Nyan Cat cake, and here is the slice. I hope that's clear. And there's stars on top of this, and the clay that I used was Pearl Blue or Blue Pearl by Sculpey 3. And if you would like to see the tutorial that I used for this, I will put the link in the description box. And this is my first time making a cake, so I was pretty nervous. The second cake I made was this Rilakkuma cake, but for some reason it reminds me a little more of cheese or pound cake, but let me know what you think. And this is what it looks like. And the last cake I made was this Kutacita Nienko cat cake. This was in my Pastelaholic contest entry, but since I'm showing you guys cakes, I felt I should just include this. And the inside does look kind of like candy corn, but I had a lot of fun making this. The next charms I have are Mamagoma items. So the first is this Little Mermaid Mamagoma, and Little Mermaid is one of my favorite movies. So here is what it looks like. Then I made this Mamagoma bubble tea, and my favorite bubble tea is the regular one. So this is what I made, and it has a little straw right there. Then I made these two Sentimental Circus inspired Mamagomas, and here they are. So as you can see, they have the little hats, the polka dots, and this is the back. The next couple of charms I am making for a mini trade I am doing. So they are Studio Ghibli related, and I'm going to be making more Studio Ghibli characters, so this will not be the last. This is supposed to be Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle, and here is what she looks like, and this is her braided hair. And she wanted the hair to be gray instead of brown. And then this is what the eyes look like. Then I made Howl, and I don't particularly like how it turned out, so I'm probably going to remake him. I made this about a month ago, and I watched the movie about 2 weeks ago during Hurricane Sandy, so I'm going to probably remake him. This is the second time I made Chihiro. And here is what it looks like. So if you haven't seen the first time I made Chihiro, I will put a link in the description box. Then I made a Totoro, a white one, and then the gray one with a suit hanging from the bottom. Next, I made these cupcakes, and this is also for another trade. So here is Totoro. And I hope you guys can see that clearly. Then I have Kiyotori. And then Rilakkuma. And then I made some regular cupcakes. And here it is. So this is a strawberry cupcake. I don't really know what this is. It kind of reminds me of the Hulk for some reason. But it's supposed to be a little black butterfly up there. The antennas just kind of got covered by the eye pin. But here it is. And then I have this strawberry pink cupcake with a heart on top. So there's the heart. I made this Hello Kitty Donut Squishy inspired charm. And if you would like a tutorial on this, let me know. Then I made this bear ice cream, and I used the tutorial by Sabby Loves for the cone. And then I have the strawberry flavored bear on top with whipped cream. Then I have the chapeau head, and I really like how it turned out. The polka dots are actually more defined in the back than the front. So now I'm gonna get into the charms that I made for my contest entry. So this is what it looks like. And I was inspired by a keychain that I have on my bag. And if you guys are wondering, I prefer to kind of indent the lines on the face because I feel like the black lines are a little harsh. So I want to soften it by just kind of indenting it instead. And then this is what the back looks like. I have this ginormous Hello Kitty ice cream, and it is a 5-scoop ice cream with a vanilla pink zebra scoop, strawberry sprinkles, mint chip chocolate, and then a mint chocolate Rocky Road kind of scoop on top with a Hello Kitty bow. If you are wondering, I did use a mold by Miniature Sweets for the cone. I also made these 2 other ice creams, so I made this Totoro, and the macaroon top is inspired by Mini Whimsy, and then I made this double scoop with a Rilakkuma toffee flavor at the bottom and a Hello Kitty strawberry flavor at the top with a Hello Kitty bow. I have these 2 Mamagoma Sweets items. So this is a Mamagoma Marshmallow, Rilakkuma Chocolate, and a Rilakkuma Graham Cracker. And together they make a cute little s'more. Then I have this Mamagoma Pastry item, and this is a Cruller Donut, whipped cream, some little pastries or cream puffs, and this is the bottom. I have this other Mamagoma Lilac Rose, which is inspired by my ginormous red Mamagoma Rose charm. If you haven't seen that, I will put the link to the charm update that includes that charm, or you can check out my contest entry for Pastelaholic. Then I have this Grave of Fireflied Setsuko charm, and I spent a lot of time on her. I watched the movie recently. If you haven't watched it, please go check it out. It's really an amazing movie, and it was one of the older films by Studio Ghibli. I actually paid close attention to the shoes and the details on her kimono. So this is what it looks like. And then her face and her hair. If you guys are wondering, I know it might not be very clear, but this is supposed to be the can of kind of candies that she was carrying, but I didn't have a lot of time or paint to paint on the details of the can. So this is from the Rilakkuma Tamago series. It basically means Rilakkuma egg series. So this is Rilakkuma in an eggshell, and this is what it looks like. Then I have a Rilakkuma in an eggshell, and I actually made the texture for the eggshell a little different. But this wasn't in my contest entry, because I thought I would be kind of repeating the same charm in a way. I have this Rilakkuma honey or maple syrup. I thought the use of metallic gold clay was very effective. Then I have this Kiritori egg charm. Then I have this little pan, and here are some bacon pieces that I made. Then I have some egg pieces, and this is a little too big to fit, so I'm just gonna leave it there. And last but not least, I have this Rilakkuma pancake, and I think there is a similar tutorial of how to make something like this by Funky Pink Gal, so if you would like to see that, it will be in the description box. This wasn't shown in my contest entry either, but it was pretty similar to this. So this is a Rilakkuma egg. As you can see, the egg is in a Rilakkuma head shape, and there's a piece of bacon on top. So here are all the charms I showed you guys in this charm update, and please let me know if you'd like tutorials on any of these. I will put all the links and the information in the description box to tutorials that I have used for this charm update. And I hope you guys enjoyed everything that you've seen. Also, I'm kind of reluctant to make tutorials on ice cream charms, mainly because I do use a mold for them. But the other ice cream that I made was based on a tutorial by Sabby Loves for the cone. So if you guys are interested in ice cream tutorials and you're okay with molds or using the waffle cone tutorial by Sabby Loves, I will definitely be more than happy to make tutorials for you on those. Also, if you're interested in like squishy inspired tutorials, let me know as well. So I could make a tutorial on this Rilakkuma squishy toast if you'd like, or this Hello Kitty squishy donut.